We're live. It is Friday, December 18th. The year's almost over. This is Gabriel with ODE, Online Digital Education Mastery. Back online because the end of the year is not done for me, nor is next year. Welcome. Today, episode 59, and we're talking about what teachers should ask for Christmas this 2020. What should you ask for Christmas 2020? I'm going to tell you after my full disclaimer. So welcome. Let me give you my full disclaimer. This is not a get-rich-quick program for all you teachers, educators, and, lost in get-rich-quick, instant gratification, digital crack mentality that a lot of people have nowadays. This is not a get-rich-quick program. If you're in a hurry to get scammed, you must go away now. I only work with high-value, high-integrity educators. This online business model is organic, which means you're broke, and you need money. So you got to do the hard work. You're not paying for ads. So it's organic. You got to get to know the people. You got to find your customers, your students, your niche market. You got to build relationships. I mean, that's what we do anyway, right? That's why you're an educator. So this requires your commitment to start and grow your audience over a 90 to 120 days every day for any shot at succeeding. Results vary due to how much work you actually model from this proven system. Here it is. Building your teacher funnels so that you can start, grow, and earn using Facebook organically. That's it. That means that you're going to learn or relearn how to be a real person, how to actually build relationships, talk to people, and stop using acronyms, like we do on the internet. I mean, look, I fell for that shit too. But at the end of the day, what am I doing? I'm actually having a live conversation with you. So whether you want to listen or you don't, I don't care. What I do care is about the 1%, the 688,000 teachers that I'm helping over the course of the next 12 months until December of 2021, to what? Start, grow, and earn using Facebook organically, because what teachers should ask for Christmas is exactly that, or now a new opportunity. So what does it mean to ask? You're an educator, look it up. It means to request, to do or give something. You ask, you've been asking. As a matter of fact, you've been silently begging for an opportunity. You even go online, whether it's YouTube, Google, whatever, wherever you go, to check things out. And what is your number one query? How to make money online? How can I make money online? How can a teacher make extra money online? How can a teacher work online, teach online, create a business online? All that junk, and you're still thinking like an employee. Well, stop thinking like an employee. Think like a teacherpreneur. Check it out. I'm drinking some Gatorade today. This is called Frutos Rojos. It's really good. So, as the year draws to a close, and we reflect, you reflect on what we've done, you've done. Let's take inventory of your wins and losses for 2020. All right, it started in January 1st. It's almost done. And basically, we can pretty much say that you've totally ignored what you should have been achieving. You beg for it, you ask for it, you desire it, but you're not doing it. That's the fact. So we ask the incoming new year. This is where we do that. What do you call that? What do you call that? We have resolutions, New Year's resolutions, right? We ask the incoming new year with resolutions. We ask for new things, right? And we affirm being ready to do it. Oh man, come January 1st, come Friday, come Monday, whatever. Yeah, we're gonna do it. No, you're not. You want to do it, but you got all this twisted ideas in your mind and that little voice that says, don't do it. Don't do it. fuck it, don't do it. We all had that. We all have that. I've been a victim of that. It's been a hard 6 months for me, 5, 6 months, because as positive and as enthused as I am about my life and my financial independence, I've had to really hunker down and get that thing out of my mind. That little voice that says, "Don't do it, bro. Procrastinate." It's not easy, but it gets easier as you learn how to do it. You got to rewire your brain. It's all about the mindset. I've talked about that a million times. Go back. This is what, episode 59? Go back 40 videos. Okay, I talk a lot about that, the mindset. So to ask means to request, okay? And it's time to reaffirm and do it. Not just talk about it, actually do it. Don't wait till January 1st. Start now, today. Take a look at your previous 20 years and ask yourself if you have achieved anything significant in your life. Ask yourself. A lot of us have, and a lot of us feel that something has been significant. Sure, that's great. Look, fantastic. Kudos to you. But ask yourself if you've ever reached your true potential. Many will say that according to stats, facts, and personal experiences, the end of the year caps off with more depressions than fulfilled happiness. I agree with that. Let me fix that word, according. There it is. According. So here's the thing. You may be ending the year all on a positive note, but your whole year has been crapped. It has been crapped out with the pandemic, loss of jobs, loss of income, less everything. This pandemic, I personally believe, and let's not even go there now, that this is all planned for population reduction globally and all that shit, because the next 80 years of this century, things are going to change huge. And we need less people for that. So the government's getting rid of old, sick, fucked up people and whatever, and this is planned obsolescence, okay? So ask yourself, are you capping off the year feeling fulfilled? Or are you based on what most years people have been doing this? They get depressed. This is the highest depressing time of the years after Thanksgiving. It's been very well documented. Suicides go up and all this shit because people are not fulfilled. And we're not fulfilled because we BS'd ourselves throughout the course of the year. So ask yourself why. And again, the title of this particular episode, this live, is what teachers should ask for Christmas. Well, there's a lot of asking that you should be doing. Let's ask yourself why. I know what it is like to have a fulfilling Christmas and a New Year's, and I have nothing to show for it. You too. I also know what it's like to have an empty Christmas. Like really, like empty, okay? Alone, depressed, okay, as well. And I know what it's like to enter my shower 5 minutes before midnight on the 31st, only to come out 5 minutes later, right into the new year, and avoid feeling all that emptiness. There's a reason why these things happen is because we're not fulfilled. We're not fulfilled because we're not committed. We have zero convictions to what we say at the beginning of the year with that resolution, which is, this year I'm going to do it. Well, we ain't doing nothing, but you can. You can do something this year. You can do something now. You don't have to wait till the new year, okay? If you want to achieve something great this 2020 year, and it's not over, we still got time. Today's the 18th. What do we got? 18, 28, oh yeah, like 2 weeks. 28, 30, yeah, all right, whatever. 12, 14 days. All right, you must get MAD. M-A-D. That's an acronym. M-A-D. Make a decision. If you want to achieve something great in 2020, this year, you got about 14 days left. Get MAD. Make a decision. And shut out all the distractions going forward into 2021. Make a decision on what he says. Make a decision on your financial independence. You keep looking for side hustles, get rich quicks, lottery tickets, all that crap. It's getting you nowhere. How about you actually do the work? Do the hard work. What? What hard work? Start, grow, and earn using Facebook organically. It's a 90 to 120 day proven system for you to become independent financially, doing what you're passionate about, which is teaching. Creating your teacher niche course, mini course, 6 figures. It starts with that. And it grows from there. You can lead a teacher to water, but you can't choke the crap out of them. Okay? And believe me, I don't care. I'm only looking to work with the 1%, 688,000 teachers from now. And actually, since I've been saying this for like 2 months now, until next December. So successful teacherpreneurs are focused on solving problems and serving an audience every day with laser focus, a purpose, if you will. What problem are we going to solve today? Well, once you figure that out with your teacher niche guide, I provide you that. It can be laser focused, okay? Teacherpreneurs, they shut the door, they turn off the phone, they turn off social media, they lock in focus, and they get the job done. Yes, they do. So this is what you got to do if you want to really, act on that resolution. Well, I'm going to start January 1st. Look, don't start January 1st, okay? Because you're just talking, all right? You start the moment you think about it. I thought about it July 27th of this year. I'll get to that in a second, all right? So according to wearesocial.com, listen to this, because this is a stat. I didn't make this up. wearesocial.com says, because they did the research. There's 4.5 billion people right now in the world that use the internet daily. 4.5 billion. Now there's 7 billion people. So the rest of toddlers who don't have a phone yet. They'll have internet connection in rural places or, all that kind of shit. And 3.8 billion people are on social media. Wow. It gets better. Okay. They further state that 60% of the global population is connected in one shape or form. Imagine that. Actually, you do imagine that because you're one of those people who's connected. If you're from the U.S., if you're from Europe, Asia, Australia, South America, Central, America, a lot of African nations, pretty much the whole planet is already connected, right? And there's very few, far between places that are not. So 60% of the global population is 7 billion, 7 plus. So 6 of that, that's like 4. It's like 4.5 billion people connected. 4.5 billion people using the internet daily, according to, there you go. So that's a lot of people, man. And it becomes meaningless digital distractions. That's what happens. It becomes your digital crack. Okay, that turn people into 21st century zombies and take them away from the life that they deserve. You deserve. So every time you choose digital crack over your goals, another bad habit is born. Yeah, you realize that, right? Every time you decide to say F it on your goals, you're just nurturing another bad habit. And that's why you don't accomplish these goals. You're not fulfilled because you keep procrastinating and that little voice in your head that says, don't do it, bro. Go have fun. Sacrifice a little now, especially if you're young. If you're young, sacrifice a little now, man, for the rest of your life is good. But if you're older, like me, I'm 55. I'm already en route. All right, I am totally focused. I am not deviating from none of this. This live is a testament to that. Okay, so a habit that gets stronger and overpowers your goals every day that we say, F it, I'm not going to do it, or I'm going to wait later, or whatever. It defeats your dreams. It just totally takes away from that purpose, that habit of discipline. Okay? discipline is a habit. It's a good habit. But if you're disciplined in procrastination, what the heck is that all about? Your discipline, your habit is shutting you out where most won't. So you have the things most don't. Yeah. Most people don't want procrastination, but we have them because that's our discipline. Change that discipline so that you have the abundance that you want. And how do you do that? By not listening to that little voice in your head that says, fuck it. Don't listen to that guy. Listen to this guy. That's you versus you. I talked about that in another video. One of my favorite, scenes in a movie is from Creed. When Rocky's training, young Creed, and Creed 1, I think it is, or 2, one or the other. And he takes him to the gym, right? He's in the gym. Actually, it's Creed 1. And he says to him, look at yourself in the mirror. What do you see? You see yourself. That's the guy you're fighting against. So it's every day. It's one step at a time, one punch at a time, one round at a time, every day. Get him out of the way. That's that little tiny voice in your head, that negative tiny voice in your head that's overpowering. If you rewire that and you get that guy out of the way, you are, in a good place to develop a better habit of succeeding in accomplishing those goals in life, your life. Nobody else's, is your life. So you don't have to wait anymore. You really don't. You don't need permission. All you need to ask for Christmas is for yourself. Ask yourself, okay, how do I get around that guy so that this new opportunity for me, okay, is there? That's what you got to do. And then commit to it. So how do you do that? I'm going to tell you, okay? Look, every Friday, like it says right there on the screen, see it right here on the screen. It says every Friday until forever, okay, we have the 8-week launch free webinar. It's the 8-week launch. And it's a webinar for educators or whoever, okay, for you to launch your educational experience as a niche using Facebook organically, which means you're broke. So it's because you're broke, that means you're not paying for it, right? And that's the break you want. You don't want to pay for something that's get rich quick. You want to pay for something that, it costs you nothing, it's zero, but you're paying for it with time and effort, but you don't want. You want the shortcut. Well, guess what? There's no fairy dust secrets here. Les Brown says there is no secret to success. There is a system to success. Listen to those words because it is true. If you do the work 90 to 120 days and we hold your hand so that you can get it done, it costs you nothing but time and effort so that you can learn how to rewire your brain, okay, that little voice in your head that will certainly be a winner this time. It's somebody who's like, I'm disciplined and I'm focused and I'm getting it done. So we give you that opportunity. We're providing that new opportunity. We're helping you with that new opportunity. All you got to do is ask yourself, am I ready? Am I going to go on Friday to see that? So if you want to look, hashtag send it. We'll send you the link. I can lead a teacher to water, but I can't choke the crap out of you, man. I can't force you to do whatever you don't want to do, but you can do it yourself. And go there, register, be there live like today. Ask questions. Whatever false beliefs you have, we're going to debunk. And that's the fun part of it, right? I love it when teachers come, they register, they sit down, and they're expected to get into some kind of BS argument or figure out, ask a question, a clever question, like, to see if this is bullshit. Guess what? We welcome that. I welcome that. All right? I want you to come and ask those questions so that we can debunk all those false beliefs that you have and all that false sense of entitlement that you think you really have, so that we can set your mind right and get you running. So you can start, grow, and earn your educational niche using Facebook organically. That's it, free, without paying for ads. When you're ready to pay for ads, you will, because that's the whole point, right? You start to make money, okay, in an eight week program, all right? Detail step by step, all right, for you to get it done. And guess what? You're gonna love us for that. So, ask for the new opportunity and write it till the wheels fall off. That's it. Send it. Hashtag send it. I'll send it to you. Okay. When you say your goals matter, okay, show yourself that it matters. You're not impressing anybody by saying it matters, telling other people, hey, it matters. It doesn't matter to nobody but you, and it should matter only to you. Make it a priority if you want to achieve great things. You need to shut down all the excuses and make your life's goals a priority. Yeah, well, it's easier said than done. Exactly. Because it's simple to just verbalize, but it's work to have commitment, have conviction in your words. Nobody cares but you, man. And you know what? If at the end of the day, you don't care, we don't care either. All right. Can't save the world, but I can save 1% of the 68 million teachers wanted in the next 10 years for online education. That's the future anyway. It's already here, man. Look, you're 20 years into the 21st century. The next 80 is still, the year 2000, right? Well, yeah, 2000. And, the year 2000, the year 2020. What's going to happen is things are going to change drastically to the point where online education is going to be the only way. So if your number one goal, again, in 2020 was to become financially independent as an educator, a teacher, ask yourself, what the heck did you do for 12 months to accomplish this goal? What did you do this whole year up until today to accomplish this goal? Ask. If you're not asking the right questions, you're not doing it right. It's just that simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. I say that because I wrestled with that. Look, I started my journey this year, July 27, 2020, with the One Funnel Away pre-training day one. The One Funnel Away is a 30-day challenge by Russell Brunson. Look him up, Russell Brunson. He's the ClickFunnels guru, pioneer. He's the one who brought the funnels idea, into a reality where people now, everybody, all the haters are like, oh, well, we're going to create a funnel too. Well, fuck it. Go ahead. Create your own funnels. Look, he's number one. He's priority number one. And he's got a community of 1.2 million and growing. Highly ethical, high value, over-delivered type of guy. And he has a challenge, a 30-day challenge for $100. I took this challenge. All right. It is the number one digital marketing 30-day challenge. And it's worth every penny for $100. All right, to learn how to create one funnel that'll make you financially independent. One, not two, not three, not five, not 40. And along the way, as you're learning this stuff, you're going to use a funnel. And the beautiful thing is, okay, you're going to probably accumulate dozens. You may want to open up a digital agency because you like creating funnels so much, and therefore that's all you do is sell funnels. But if you have one funnel, it'll start to set you apart financially. I advocate for teachers, to use their funnel to create your mini course. I talked about this in the previous videos. And the one from September 1st, I think it's video 46, I talk about exactly how to create your mini course. It's really good. And it'll get you to 6 figures if you do the hard work. So one funnel will make you financially independent. Am I independent right now, financially independent? No. But I am closer to that goal because I have 5 months of focus and dedication, all right, to that goal. I also became relentless and focused on October of this year. Okay, when I started to go live every day to provide valuable content to the teacher communities on Facebook, including my community, Online Digital Education Mastery, where I provide support for the teachers who are in my community. I also provide a free, high-value, workshop in my community where you can come in. I provide you with the digital assets and everything so that you can start doing what I'm doing, been doing, and that you can take your niche education into a six-figure realm, unheard of, in the 21st century, because nobody's doing it. Everybody's still doing brick and mortar. Well, guess what? Things have changed. They're changing faster than you can imagine. Remember when you had a DVD player? They don't exist anymore? Yeah, exactly. Everything is streaming services now because everything is digital media. All right, you know that. The most important thing that I did, and I keep doing it, right? I give everything I have with heart and soul. I do. That will show your best work, and that will lead you to your next best result. I do this every day. I'm involved every day because I have evolved and become, and I rewired my brain not only to believe, but I have that conviction where I actually do help teachers, educators, start, grow, earn using Facebook organically. You want this break, you can, because it's learning how to monetize your educational experience and your academic achievements instead of letting them hang on the wall collecting dust and acting like you're all that. It ain't that anymore. Remote work, online work, it is the new workforce. It's the new level of work. Right? You don't need to drive to work anymore. You need to log in for work. That's work. And your life is more of a priority than your job is now because things have changed. And things are still changing. So don't get caught up in that I'm going to get stuck in 1999 mentality because that's going to hurt you more than do you good. So ask yourself this. Ask yourself, and let me remind you the title of this episode, right? What teachers should ask for Christmas 2021? Ask yourself this. 1, how do you spend your time and where will you end up in life? Yeah. Ask yourself this. How do you spend your 24 hours? And do you live with pride or regret? Really? Ask yourself this. How do you spend your 24 hours and do you survive or thrive? Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's going to be a difficult, if anything, it's going to be an easy thing for most people to answer that and be like, yeah, well, I don't got those problems. Yeah. Look, it's the end of the year. And did you accomplish anything this year? Did you take inventory to find out if you're actually ahead of the curve? Because if you're not, please stop. All right. You don't always have to talk about what you're up to. All right. Let your results speak for you. Let your actions speak for you. Right? People will know about it when they see your results. That's a big issue because right away you embark on I'm going to become financially independent. Then what happens? Your haters come around, right? There's a saying. I like this saying: "War warned kills no soldiers." Well, if you tell somebody you're going to war, they're going to be ready for you. They'll probably jack you up, flank you. Don't tell anybody that you're embarking on this teacherpreneur thing. You don't have to. You want to, go ahead. If you think you can get the support, go for it. But normally people don't give support because, especially family and friends, your warm market, your neighbors and all that shit. Your haters won't get a chance if you don't tell them to attack you, before you've done anything. All right, do not broadcast your new opportunity, all right, and allow your haters to talk you out of doing what you dream of. And that's exactly what happens. They talk you out of it. That little voice, remember that little voice we're talking about? That negativity that you have over here, that's also part of the haters in your life. They're going to be like, oh, don't do that shit, bro. It's all a lie. Well, it ain't get rich quick. And I told you that from the beginning. You want to do the hard work, we hold your hand. You don't, go away. Look, you want to build your business in silence. 90 through 120 days, that's all it really takes to set the framework. All right, we help you step by step. All right, and get shocked, all right, with your end results. You must believe your results will come. It's all about belief too, man. Yeah, look, don't do it. Procrastination. Yeah, go chill out with the remote control. See that? You've heard that voice many times. How many times has your voice said, "Believe you can do it. You're the man. Okay, you can do this. You will be financially independent. Help yourself do it. Don't give in. Don't give in." People don't do that. A lot of people don't. Only those who are actually making money. I do that. Therefore, I make money. Manifest, okay, your goals. Have that conviction verbally and rewire your brain to understand that. And it will happen. Okay, you do not need to tell everyone what you're up to or who you think you're going to be. Well, I'm going to be a teacherpreneur and I'm going to be doing this. You don't need to do that. Let them find out. The only thing that you're going to do, okay, is get your head down, work and show them your results. That's it. Well, what are you up to, Bobby? I'm just building a life, man, a future. Right now I'm involved in something to me is huge. When I'm ready, I'll show you. That's it. All right, your work ethic, your hustle, your ability, your greatness will show in your results. There is no need to tell people how great you are. You are truly magnificent. You do not need to ask permission to be financially independent. You only need to do it. I believe that. This is why I'm doing it. And I asked myself that question back in July. Ask yourself that question today. So listen, let's end it up real in a positive note because all of this is really positive. But you know what? Ask yourself, are you ready? Because if you're ready, don't wait till January 1st. Do it now. Ask me for the link. Send it. Hashtag send it. And all you got to do is watch the webinar. That's all you got to do. All right, check out the 8-week program. Ask me for it. I'll send it to you, man. And ask me whatever questions you want. You want to go live with me? Come live with me. Let's do the teacher to teacher, educator to educator live on my community. And let's debunk, your beliefs. I want to debunk them. Because I think it's a beautiful thing to build this kind of integrity and trust in a teacher community where we can go live and you can ask a question that you think is false and I get to smash your dreams and then build you right back up with the positive side of things. And so everybody can see that. Don't be shy. Come on down. My name is Gabriel. This is my community, online digital education mastery, Facebook community of teachers, collaborating with teachers to ascend, to rise above, your value ladder. And if you try to compete in my community, I kick you out. So I don't want to take anybody out, but don't spam, don't do that, don't try to cheat people. Be ethical in my community, and everybody shares information to succeed. I look forward to seeing you there. Come on down. Be happy that you did. Have a good weekend. See you Monday.